Having the ability to be really flexible in how you communicate under pressure is a really important skill. And the best leaders aren't the ones with the best argument or the smartest. They're the ones that have that ability to move the conversation, shift gears to higher ground. I want you to imagine a common disagreement that your team has in team meetings. Maybe it's an issue with how they're talking about the process. Maybe they disagree on the process and the systems that they have in place, and they're not in agreement in how that should be. The steps to follow, they just don't agree in what's the best way forward. So they're bickering, they're arguing, they're unclear, and the meeting drags on. Now, the leader can sit back and just watch this unfold and let it play out. But if they have some skills in their arsenal, then they're able to shift that conversation to be more productive and also get out of the room quicker so people can get back to work and do what they need to do. So this skill here, it's actually called chunking. It's from the hierarchy of ideas. And what it is all communication is on a hierarchy through levels of specificity versus levels of abstraction. So specific details in the minutiae is lower down, that's chunked down. Whereas more abstract concepts and bigger picture items, that's chunking up. So you would ask questions like, for what purpose are we doing it? What is the reason that we're doing it? Why are we doing it? These are asking bigger picture questions to find that higher level of abstraction, to find that why, that purpose, the reason. And what that does, it allows you to find the common ground or the shared value. And as you can see, when you do that, you're less likely to be disagreeing on the minutiae, because you do bring them back to the purpose of what you're actually trying to work out, that process, that system, or whatever the conflict is about in the first place. There will be a common ground. There will be a shared idea that you're working towards. So that chunking up shifts the conversation to that higher level of abstraction. So I want you to stop the video and write down 3 things that you're going to put in your toolkit. Whenever you need to chunk up, have 3 things in your back pocket. They're all essentially doing the same thing to find that common ground. You're going to ask one of these 3 questions. 1, for what purpose are we doing this? 2, you can ask, why does this matter? Or 3, what will this give us? Now, for home play, I'd like you to just notice as you watch TV or watch the news or watch somebody communicate around you, notice how they use the tool. Now, one person to watch who's very skillful at this is Marco Rubio from the USA, currently the Secretary of State. He will use this tool when he's bogged down in the weeds by reporters that are trying to get a gotcha moment on him. He will chunk up expertly. So, for example, he might be drilled down on a policy detail. He will chunk up and say, he'll bring them back to that common shared ground. He'll even say things like, ultimately, the purpose of this is we're looking to save lives. Or ultimately, the purpose of this is we're looking to keep America safe. So he's using the tool, not specifically saying for what purpose or what's the reason, but he's doing it expertly and intertwining it into his everyday conversations. So think about this tool, how you could use it when people are stuck in the weeds, and then you have the flexibility as the leader to bring them back to where they need to go.